Well, happy to 2020. So I'm hanging out in Kona today. I came to pick up my ambulance. It's been in the shop for about a week or two longer than I expected it would be. Things happen way slower than I expect here. Yeah, it's weird. Coming from a mainland mentality of living in what I call conventional land, living in a house, having a job, having bills, 40 hours a week, to a different lifestyle. Different lifestyle is what I wanted. It's what I wanted. I desired it deeply. I didn't know how to reach it. I had no idea how to reach it. I want to show you this wall. Beautiful, really, what I consider really good art in terms of technical skills. They did a good job. Back to what I was saying. My point is there's an alternative. And finding that alternative has been challenging. In fact, I didn't even know that that's what I was searching for per se. I kind of did, but I didn't understand. I didn't know it was a reality, really. And I found it. I'm exploring it. It's still challenging. I'm not fully grounded in it at all whatsoever. Yeah. Step one, let go of everything. Take a huge risk and trust your life over to God, I guess. The powers that be, your higher self, the flow. Look at that cute flow. I mean, the flow is what I wanted. I wanted to flow. I was feeling the flow. I was grounding into it. I was meditating and I felt the flow, but I felt restricted by my 40-hour-a-week job, by my bills, by all of these economical expectations that ensured a lot of really great things. I'm super grateful for them. I actually am so grateful for them, for the house that I had, the jobs that I've had. None of it would have been possible. My experience now would not have been possible if I had not experienced those. Life is an experience of duality, and now I'm exploring the other side. And it can't happen the way it happens on the mainland. Or it can, but I don't know, I'm still torn between the two. I've been living on a farm on the other side of the island, on the rainy side, on the Puna side. The people are super loving and lovely. There's lots of cuddles. There's lots of open heart sharing and fluidity and non-judgment, but a lot of support, emotional support, people trying to work on communication skills and bettering the earth and themselves, and it's really beautiful. I've been fighting this part of me that says get a job. You need money. You're gonna run out of money. It's freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. And there's not really jobs on that side of the island. So I'm in this conflict, in this middle space between over here, right back there is where that little place right there. I got a job making a better hourly than I've made anywhere as a cook starting, and it would have just gone up from there. But then the flow just kind of crashed me over on the other side of the island twice and said, try it over here, try something different, stop going around the same circles. So I've been checking it out, and anyways, so I'm back over here, picked up the ambulance, had some hoops to jump through with the registration again. Oh my gosh, how frustrating. Hoops and hoops and hoops. Bureaucracy. Also, I feel represented by the conventional land. It makes sense. Government organizing people, we need to have IDs and it needs to have all these things, and cross your I's and dot your T's, or is it the other way around? I don't know, I'm getting mixed up here. But man, it feels good to be in the sunshine. And I went for a run on this lawn with bare feet. I really like lawn. There's no lawn in the jungle that I live in. You can't even walk through the forest, it's so thick. You walk along trails that have been dug out and it's like lava rock and it's hard, and it is hard on your tires and stuff. And that's okay. Jobby job. There's no jobby jobs over there. There's very little. They're low wages. And I'm letting go. I'm witnessing this pattern coming up, this need. And I'm talking to people that have lived out there and lived this lifestyle, and I'm hearing that there's an alternative. There's an alternative. The option is to allow for the flow to bring you what you need. It'll bring you jobs when you need money, and it'll bring you food when you need food, and it'll bring you cuddles when you need cuddles. And it's been doing that. The trick, I am told by Spirit, is gratitude. 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 Earlier today, when I was going through the hoops of bureaucracy and registration and all of these things, I got really angry because I had to go to the safety inspection. But I get there and they're like, no, this isn't gonna work, you need something else on your registration, go call this guy. I get to go to the DMV. He's like, oh, I'm not here, but I'll be there later, so you need to go here and get your car weighed. So I go get my car weighed. There's $46 extra that I, on top of what I've already paid, that's like $400 to get the thing registered. And then I go back to the DMV, he gets the thing approved, and the lady's like, oh no, we need a better safety inspection. This one's whatever. I had to go back to the safety inspection place, hurry over there, and then they're like, okay, hurry, go back. And I hurry back to the DMV and get that done, and now I still have to go back to the safety check place to get the final. My gosh, details that don't matter. The point is, I was getting angry. I got really angry. And I don't get angry very often, but when I get angry, oh my gosh, it is scary. It's one of my biggest fears in myself, is my anger. And it just, oh my gosh, it boiled up in me, and I just want to hit a wall. And I didn't. This time I didn't. I didn't give into it. And I kind of got in my car and tried to like scream it out a little, but that didn't feel right. I just calmed down, and kind of by the end of my trip, I was in a place of humility. And I thought that was interesting. And I was thinking about it, and every time that I've come to a place of anger, what comes after the wave of emotions is a spacious humility. And maybe that's what I needed. I needed to get back to a place of being humble so that I can get back to gratitude and how grateful I am to be here, and how privileged, so privileged. I cannot believe how privileged I am as a white person. I am and a woman, and young and beautiful. I have so many advantages over many who do not, just simply because I was born into it. And I've been witnessing that, I've been noticing that. I'm really grateful. And I was having a conversation with one of the tribe members at the farm, and basically we feel like we have an extra responsibility in that privilege, not to just take for ourselves and sit on our high happy horse, but yes, do that, take good care of yourself, but also use this privilege for others who aren't so privileged. Reach out with compassion, which is hard to do sometimes. I have a hard time doing that. There's a lot of meth heads around here. I have very little compassion for them. I do my best to try to plant a seed. Here's what I tell him. Here's what I tell everybody. As soon as I stopped doing drugs, as soon as I got clean, I got rich. I got rich in many ways. Rich doesn't mean money, it means abundance, it means love. It means I found the richest in myself mostly. And it's been beautiful. And oh, it's so delicious. It's so delicious being fully present for every moment and finding the fun when there's authentic fun and there's lots of it. And being with my feelings when they're not so comfortable and going through it, like my anger. I didn't go smoke a joint after I was angry. No, I felt it, and then I got this blessing of feeling this humility. That feels good. Yep. Yeah. And in this, I don't say this is right for everybody. I just say it's right for those who are lost, who have lost their purpose. If you don't know purpose, if you don't see the point in your life, if you feel like you're just walking around in circles, it's time for some drastic change. And let me tell you what, it's gonna be okay. The universe supports this change. It supports us all and wants us to grow and become our highest good, right? Yeah, I feel like I'm getting there. I'm not there yet, but I'm on the path. And maybe therefore I am there. But it's a continual path, and I get to grow and learn, and every day I get to sow seeds that take me to the next level of love and pleasure and growth. Yeah, it's great. Anyways, so yeah. I don't make very many of these videos because where I'm living there's not very much cell service, and so the fact that I'm over in the city gives me kind of opportunity to do this, but I'll just continue to do what I do when I do. Alright, thanks for checking in, guys. Bye.